What's good, everybody? It's E2 Times and welcome to another Madden Ultimate Team video. Today what we're going to do is we're going to go over our team lineup. We're going to show you the progress that we've made, and we're going to specifically key on our theme team, which is a 50 of 50 Niners. So let's jump into the video. What we're going to cover is some of the abilities, some of the key stats on some of these players, and I'll show you how we were able to accomplish this. So first off, when you look at our chemistries, we are currently 40 of 45 go deep, 42 of 45 lockdown, and 20 of 25 brawler. Now, the whole purpose behind going towards a theme team is, one, you just like the team, but two, you get a lot of cool boosts. So on any theme team, if you get 25 of 25 players, you get +1 speed, which is pretty good. But when you go 50 of 50, some of the key boosts that you get on every player from that respective team is 2+ strength, you get 2+ agility, 2+ speed, 2 change of direction, 2 acceleration, and 2 jumping. All of those stats make a lot of these players look a lot better than what their normal cards are. So when you look at our line, 3 of our 5 linemen are Niners, 2 of them are not. Both are right tackle and left tackle. They're good players, and I anticipate them getting cards later on. But we have edge protector on both of these cards to help counter the edge threat that most people are running with. So line looks decent. When you look at tight end, one of our non-Niners is Jermichael Finley. And we specifically have this card because prior to using Dan Marino, we had Lamar Jackson and we had tight end apprentice, and he gets a key stat which is 90 medium route running, which is very good for all those tight end post routes and those corner routes. But George Kittle, this card later on I anticipate probably being the best tight end in the game. Look at these stats. Boosted up 86 speed, 95 catching, 87 spec catch. He doesn't quite hit any of the short or medium route running thresholds yet, but he does have 81 run block. So this card plays very well. I anticipate him getting probably a new card during Most Feared would make the most sense. And this card is pretty good, man. He holds on to a lot of balls. Sometimes you can sub him in at a fullback, and he will run out of there and do some good blocking. So that's what we have there. Now, moving on to our running backs. So our running back situation is pretty good. They just came out with this, a 50 player Reggie Bush. This card is amazing. I'll show you the stats here in a second, but we have Reggie Bush, Frank Gore, and Raheem Mostert. Now, take a look at this card. This card is the best running back in the game at this point. 95 speed, 94 agility, 87 catching, 94 change of direction with 90 break tackle. Now, this card was very similar to the Barry Sanders card. We actually just sold Barry last night. We finished his team diamond, and I had them both on the squad, and we were running with both Reggie Bush, Barry, and Frank Gore. And when I looked at the price of Barry was still selling for $900K. And I just thought to myself, man, I can't pass up those coins. So we sold Barry, and we still have 3 Niners. We sold Barry for $900K, and what we did was we went to get we got full legend Bo Jackson, so that way we can run, a 1-2 punch with both Reggie and Bo. But back to Reggie, what's really cool about this card, we have backfield mismatch on him, which is a great, I think, ability for any running back, specifically when he comes out of the backfield. I mean, that X lights up and he creates separation. The other cool thing about this card is that you can actually get Slot-O-Matic and Route Technician. So there are times that I pull him out from the backfield, I put him in the slot, and I can run a route, and it's like having a 95 speed receiver out there. So this card is pretty good. Frank Gore is also pretty good. I won't go over all his stats, but he has 89 speed on our team. It's pretty good. And he's not quite a trucking back or an elusive back, but he plays well for us. At wide receiver, we have Odell Beckham, who just came out yesterday. Very good card. I'll show you his stats real quick. 93 speed, 91 route running, 91 short. He plays number 1 for us. And then we have Jerry Rice and Andre Johnson. Check out this Jerry Rice card. So historically, Jerry Rice cards are never really fast. He had 86 speed stock, but once you upgrade him and you get the 2+ speed from the Niners boost, and you get Brawler, 90 speed, 91 deep route running, 93 catching, this card plays very, very good. Now, this next card is interesting. And I want to share something with you that I did with this card. So we used to really never use Andre Johnson. He's the level master that we got this year. Everyone will have this card. You could put your chemistry, whatever chemistry you want on him. But this card, very good as far as size, 6'3", 93 catching, 90 catching traffic, 92 spec catch. But where this card really lacks is in the route running. He really doesn't meet any of the thresholds. With thresholds this year is 90 at short, medium, and deep. And with everyone running a man press, you kind of need your receivers to be over that threshold so that they can get separation and you can find a window to throw the ball. So this card was pretty much getting locked up. And we had Reggie Wayne, we had Brandon Cooks because they met those thresholds. However, this past week, I put Route Technician on this card. Now, it's a little expensive because it costs you 3 AP points in terms of abilities. But my goodness, it made the world of a difference. Once I put Route Technician on this card was breaking, creating separation. And something you have to know about Madden 21 is that abilities will always trump the stats on the card. So this card is very serviceable. We're using it quite a bit now, and he gets some good animations. So if you want to put that card to good use, put Route Technician on him. Thank me later. Moving on to defense. Defense is pretty good. Our corners are great. Both Rod Woodson and Dre Bly are very similar. Both cards get 92 speed. Rod Woodson meets both thresholds as far as man coverage and zone, 92 man, 90 zone, 91 agility. What I like about this card is we had Byron Jones, but we got rid of him because this card with 92 speed, he has the big hitter trait, so he's more of a physical receiver. So I like to play him down low. I sometimes spy him, but Rod Woodson works well for us. Dre Bly is more of a man corner. He doesn't meet the zone threshold as he has 86, 93 man, 92 speed, 90 agility, 91 press. This card plays pretty good. And the receiver that we're most proud of is this 95 Deion Sanders. Best corner in the game. Look at this card, 96 speed, 95 agility, 96 man, 95 zone, 94 acceleration, 94 player. This card jumps so many routes. There are times I have video clips of him jumping another zone's route to pick off a ball. If you can afford this card, listen, do yourself a favor and get yourself that card. As far as our DBs go, we have Taylor Mays and Jaquiski Tart. Jaquiski Tart's a good budget card. He gets 92 speed on our squad. Doesn't quite meet the zone thresholds, but this Taylor Mays is the best user in the game. 94 speed, 92 zone, 98 tackle, 93 play rec, 93 hit power, 92 accelerate, 91. This card is amazing. So if you can't afford him, one of the things I almost did, because we didn't have that much coins at the time, was I almost kept his power up because his power up on the theme team looks identical to his 91. But then we figured out a way to keep him. So that's how we have it set up. And then we have Adrian Wilson at free safety. This card 6'3", 90 zone, 90 plus hit power. I mean, you can't beat that height. Ronnie Lott's a great budget card. I think this card later on is going to be a beast. He gets 87 change of direction, which is a very key stat for him. So there's times I will put him in the game, but I don't leave him to roam around, or I don't let the CPU control him. I will user him because he has great agility and he has great change of direction. So good budget card should be on everyone's team, especially if you're no money spent and you're trying to build a budget defense. As far as our linebackers, I feel we're pretty solid. This Doomerville plays pretty good. 90 power move, 84 speed. I'll cover more once we get to specialists how we use him. At linebacker, Sam Mills, we picked up Ryan Shazier. And this Sam Mills looks like a safety. Look at this card: 90 speed, 90 zone coverage, 87 hit power, 98 play recognition. I feel way more comfortable now going to 3-4. Pretty much nobody's running 3-4. Every now and then, if you play Weekend League or online, you'll come across somebody that's running. But right now, the meta is 4 DBs out on the field. You sub your DBs as linebackers. So we picked up Shazier because I feel like with Sam Mills and Shazier, each are above 89 speed and they both have 90 zone. I feel a lot more comfortable going into 3-4 a defense and to help try to stop the run because the coverage is good behind me. So this is how we have it set up. And then LT card speaks for itself, the best linebacker in the game. Now when you look at special teams, we obviously have the Niner kicker and punter, but this is what I wanted to show you here. So the way that we run our defense, we play Elvis Dumerville at left end. He has edge threat, so it helps him off the edge. You have Justin Smith at defensive tackle, and he has inside stuff, which this card plays like a beast. It's a glitchy ability, especially if you're running like 3-3-5. Very good card, and we're not sure what we're going to do there. We actually just pulled that 91 Mean Joe Green. We pulled him out of a Get a Gold. We've been pulling fire out of Get a Golds this year. Anyways, at right end, we play Lawrence Taylor. So this is kind of how we run our defense. We run 3-3-5, and when we do run like nickel normal or we run like a 4-6, Leroy Glover comes in for us, which is a pretty good card. And then at our sub linebacker, we have Jamal Adams, who is a beast of a card. I'm waiting to hit level 60 so I can use my level power up pass on him. And we have Isaiah Simmons hiding in the background, along with Tyron Calico in the slot. So we can always sub him in so that we have extra receivers because people are running bench press. So this is how we work our defense at the moment. And last thing I want to show you, in order to get the 50 of 50 Niners theme, what we did was, if you go to the training store, there is an option there where you can spend 250 training, and you can get yourself the gold stadium, the gold coach, and the gold base light and base dark uniforms. This year, EA has put the team chemistry on these items. So technically, instead of having 50 players, you can use these items so you can put 46, whatever team you're trying to go after in your lineup. And the other thing that they did was, this year, they allow you, once you go into the coach, you can actually purchase these chemistry slots with training, and it gives you an opportunity to get 10 extra chemistries of your choice. So it does alternate offense, defense, but for us, if you notice, we got 3 extra go deeps, so we could technically, we have 5 slots open for us. We could technically go 5 more go deep. No, we can technically go 3 more go deep and then 3 more, 2 more go deep and 3 more lockdown. So, I mean, I love how they've done this. This is the way the squad looks. I feel like it competes well with all the other God squads. At a 91 overall, we still have Randy Moss coming. We still have T.O. We still have Steve Young. So at all the main positions, the Niner theme team is going to compete with any team. So this is our squad. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you're doing. If you're no money spent, we're going to be putting out a video on how to build a budget defense. But shout out to my boy Ronaldo, who asked for this specifically, and there was a few others that were asking. But I thank you all for joining in and checking out my videos. Would you please like, comment, and subscribe? Also hit that bell notification so that you can be notified next time we post a video. So this is all I got for you. Thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for checking out the videos. Until next time, it's E2 times peace. We're out.